Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Tyranny. Yes indeed. Right, we've got about 35 minutes to crack on today. So that's the reason why I'm playing Tyranny again. It's because it's the one out of the 3 games I'm playing. This is the one that I can pick up and play pretty much straight away because I've done everything off camera a couple of days ago. And time at the moment is of a premium because I'm on my lunch break. Again, it seems like a nice way to spend your lunch hour, you know, just playing a bit of a computer game, sipping on some coffee, eating some lemon drizzle cake. Not a bad way to spend your lunchtime, I'd say. One of the benefits of working from home and all that. Anyway, since the last session, we have done some stuff off camera, as I've said, in the spires. We have sold all of the stuff that we want to sell, therefore we've now got a whopping 3 iron rings to our name. And in the spires themselves, we have also started to forge simplicity, which apparently cannot progress until we've gained some experience. So simplicity is a staff for Calvina, which basically gives +5 to all her magical abilities, so that's pretty nifty. So crafting that for Calvina. The next item we will craft at the forge will be a nice tanking shield for Barrick. So we've got a couple of items to churn through there. But in the meantime, we have now arrived here at the infested old walls to see where this artifact is. This sword, apparently. So without further ado, we shall press on towards the wisps. And one last thing before we do, we have actually spent the extra coin that we gathered from selling a load of stuff. We have spent some of that on upgrading Barrick's armour from fine now to superior. So we have lost a little bit of our iron ingots, but hey ho, I think it's money well invested for our main tanky chap. Right, so let's press on and see what happens here. So we've got just regular wisps. Hopefully this will just be regular wisps so we can take them down without too much of an issue. My next task, should I choose to accept it, is to have a bit more of a play.
I'll hit you twice as hard next time.
Will do. Bleed, little shit.
You are finished.
Calvina was taking a few blows there, actually. I didn't realise. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying, so anyway, forget that. The old amnesia kicking in. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my next task, should I choose to accept it, will eventually, off camera before the next session, or the next session after that, will be to have a proper look at some of the expressions and stuff that we've got now. Because we've got like level 3 of Timeless Form. I just picked up level 2 of Reaching Grasp. There's also those sigils within the spire, library spire, that I don't apparently know, so we could learn some of those. And I've got a sneaking suspicion if it says that we don't know that sigil, and it's called something like, for instance, Reaching Grasp, just to name one of them, I've got a sneaking suspicion that we don't know it because it's not level 1 of the version, but it's a level 2 or even a level 3 of the version in question. So I'm going to go and have a proper look at those off camera again, and then once we've got everything that we need, we shall have a proper look at some of these combinations that we can do with a variety of different sigils that we've got. Nice little refresh for these spells. I have given Lantry a couple of extra spells because he got a couple of extra spell slots when I leveled him up. We've given him Giant Boulder, which is quite interesting, and we've also given him Mischievous Mass, frightening and blinding and confusing the opposition, which sounds like a pretty decent spell. Okay, so we've got some more here. We've also got some loot and plunder. Anything of note? An iron brand. A quest item or a junk item? It's a junk item. Okay.
I got it.
So no obvious signs of entrance just yet. Scourge, 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 Wisp.
I'm not
Let's just not.
here to make
Let's not aggro the entire lot of them if we can help it. We should be okay. I'm just going to be a bit careful here that she doesn't get a face full of fire. No, 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 no. Ooh, holy mackerel. We've got Malice, Malice, Scourge, Scourge, and Scourge. Okay, that could be pretty bad, so we're just going to be careful here.
You won't get away that easily.
Yeah, her bow is pretty decent, isn't it? Her bow is pretty decent. The old Baneslayer. Grave bow. Right, okay, so this would be interesting. We're gonna have to pull all of them. Okay, we're just gonna dive in.
Will do.
No craps given, eh? No craps given. Go on, Barrick, off you go.
Send them at me.
Send at me at waves. We will, Barrick, we will. Before we do anything else, we are gonna have to ensure that we give Barrick some extra protection here, because he's going to suffer. He has got, of course, the new armour, which should help. But for the time being, I'm going to do Favour of the Fate Binder on Barrick. Give him that extra bit of protection. And also Lantry. Extra vitality and might. Definitely going to help him. We're going to buff him up as much as we can here. And you're going to have to also make sure that you heal him at the appropriate times. Thank you, Lantry.
Will do.
Okay, one down. Okay, we're doing pretty well here, you know. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think his armor's working wonders, and also maybe his protections as well. Well, they might have actually worn off. He's still got Titan's Touch. No, he's still got Greater Renewal as well. So yeah, the protections with the armor mean that these malices that were causing us problems in the old walls are now no longer causing us problems. Very good.
Come back and face me. I'm fine. That's fine. I think my wisdom.
Ooh, look at that. That's the old boulder spell doing its thing.
Is finally catching up.
You might want to hear yourself, Barrett. Landry.
Consider it done.
Okay, so now there's a bit of an issue with Barrick, so we might just want to start to helping him out. You know what I mean? I may have spoken too soon.
On it.
There we go, team. There we go.
Admit that from the record.
Come on, Barrick, don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. I could use a potion, but even if he falls, it's only one wound. It's not the end of the world.
I got it.
Okay, he has fallen.
So heavy. Can't move.
Okay.
Fall before me.
There you go, Barrick. Why change the habit of a lifetime, eh? But I think we still did a lot better than we would have done, you know, without those extra little upgrades to his armour and stuff. I do think we're certainly a lot more, you know, hardy.
Yes.
There's a lot of loot here, and there's this item here glowing and emitting some kind of a sound. Scarlet Notebook. I think is another trashy type item possible. Yeah. Okay, so lots of potions, lotions, and all that kind of good stuff, but no signs of entrance. So the only item left of note in this area is this thing. The old sword in the stone. Bit of King Arthur going on here. So what's this? This is Dauntless. A masterwork one-handed sword. Ideal for Barrick. Accuracy, recovery, resolute on weapon crit. The foe gets dazed in an AoE effect for 2 meters AoE. Foe dazed for 11 seconds. Also an ability based on renown. Stalwart Surge. Raise the Dauntless high, releasing a wave of energy to stun all nearby enemies. Damage increases with the Dauntless's renown. This legendary sword was the badge of office for the Champion of Stalwart. So many warriors brought Dauntless to battle over the centuries that the presence of the wielder was often less notable than that of the sword itself, which steered the hopes of Stalwart's armies toward victory. Even in instances where a champion lacked the people's confidence, Dauntless made up for their shortcomings by delivering on the promise of victory. The sword's most notable feat of recent memory took place during the Battle of Quelling Field in 398 TR. A free city's army advanced on Stalwart's farmlands and nearly won the day. When Dauntless was unsheathed, the defending soldiers broke out in patriotic cheer. This abrupt change of attitude so rattled the free city's mercenaries that they assumed their fortunes had changed and that Stalwart had gained a second wind in the battle. It was only days after their panicked retreat that they learned of their error. Consequently, the cultural significance of this blade cannot be understated. And if we compare it to... well, we don't need to compare it right now, but that's what it is. Can we take it? As your hand touches the hilt of the sword, a rush of sensation courses up your arm, as if you had dunked them in warm water. The feeling is at once calming and overwhelming and leaves you breathless. Dauntless! I saw that blade carve up too many friends during the Stalwart campaign. The locals rallied around it, sang anthems when it was drawn. It's every bit as meaningful to the unbroken as sentinels stand. If you ever needed a sword big enough to cleave the old walls in half, that would be it. Careful where you point that thing. I've seen plenty of decorative copies in my time, but this is genuine. The Bane would not have gathered around a mundane imitation. It's the real Dauntless. Eventually beginning to sketch the sword. You'll need to hold on to it, for posterity's sake, naturally. As you grow accustomed to the sword's weight, your thoughts are drowned out by a perpetual buzz of voices, fragments of inspiring speeches, glorious battle cries, and the anticipation of triumph to come. The feeling subsides as quickly as it struck. Dauntless pulses in your hand, its potential desperate for release. Your perspective is divided between holding a sword and holding a living symbol. The distinction at times grows hazy. Holy bloody moly! Well, it's not Calvina that's holding the sword, it's Barrick that's holding the sword. Dauntless. Let's see how it compares to his bronze tabar axe, shall we? DPS, accuracy and recovery, a little bit less armour penetration, but hey, we're not going to let that stop us, are we? Certainly not.
I was built for this.
Look at that. And he's got the stalwart surge ability as well. So we've got one artifact here, Masterwork Dauntless, and with verse we have the exquisite Grave Bow. How fantastic. Calvina's getting her homemade staff. And that just leaves poor old Lantry. What's he going to have? Calvina's cast-offs, I think. Although in all seriousness, there is a kick-ass pair of gloves that we can craft when we get enough hide. Which gives him some great boost to his life skill, so that will be Lantry's little prize. Oh look, we've got artifacts here as well, yeah. Okay, so there we go, folks. That is, and I'm assuming also in the forge, well, we've seen it. You can upgrade the artifacts as well, so they'll become absolutely kick-ass weapons massively. When we give him the shield as well as that we were going to craft for him, as well as that sword, woohoo! And his armor upgrades, Barrick could be pretty nifty. Right then. Let's go onwards, shall we? I think we've got a date with Graven Ashe. Mr. Ashe is at Iron Hearth. Yeah. All right. Let's go say hello to Mr. Ashe. Archon Ashe, really. Should use the correct title, shouldn't we? I mean, if we are ever formally known as the Archon of Spires, Archon Calvina will want to be called Archon Calvina. Not Mrs., Ms. or Miss. No, 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 no. Archon Calvina, thank you. All right. Fatebinder, you return. Yes, is something the matter? Bit of a wince. Nothing I can't handle. The war takes a toll on everyone that touches, but in my case, the price can be heavier than most. But never mind that. You didn't come to hear about an old man's aching joints. We have a realm to subjugate, and people to break under the disfavoured banner. What is it you require? Yes, well, I have just returned from the Old Wall's breach. And killed the leader of the Unbroken, I understand. You've accomplished much in the name of the Legion, and devotion is a quality that I praise in my soldiers. The Unbroken will no doubt elect another rotted scarecrow to represent their interests. We had best subdue the rest of this realm before they have time to recover from the loss. You put much at stake in plumbing those ancient ruins. Though these lands are not wholly subjugated under the Empire, we're still beholden to Kairos' laws against entering the Old Walls. I appreciate that you take such risks on my Legion's behalf. We can only hope that this mad scramble for heirlooms furthers the goals of the conquest. I suspect that even mighty Tunen would forgive our transgression if the war depended upon it. Yes, well, fortunately, there will be no need to risk anything, because I have recovered the steadfast insignia, which should allow us to pass the wind wall. The Unbroken were crafty to think that one of their regent heirlooms could circumvent Kairos' magic, and we will reap the benefits of their foresight. The last of the regents will die, and the Edict of Storms will be dispelled. The subjugation of Stalwart is nearly complete. A bit of smarting comment. Since recovering a cloak pin was too tall an order. Something some characters of past playthroughs would probably say. But yes, I am now ready, Calvina saying, to see if this old trinket does what it's supposed to do. I'm dispatching 2 forces to Sentinel Stand, one led by the Iron Guard Rumelan and one by Commander Demetris. We are closer to breaching Sentinel Stand than we've ever been. If you have questions, voice them now. Otherwise, I anticipate your victory against the Unbroken and the recovery of my daughter. Yes, well, we have no questions.
Right.
Thank you very much. Other than perhaps just, can we allow Barrick to rest up at camp? I'm sure that should not be a problem. Lick our wounds a touch. In fact, we'll pull off round here. Nice little bit of campfire, and we'll rest up. Return to Sentinel Stand. Of course we shall. So things are going to come to a head here. We'll start things off, but we certainly won't be finishing them in today's session. I've got about 10 minutes to go. Well, about 15 actually I could probably squeeze out, but Sentinel Stand. The return. With cloak pin in hand. The mighty cloak pin. Okay, so we are back here again, and it's actually covered in Shroud again. Rather interestingly. Dying Skyblade. You brought this upon us. Oh, dearie me. Is there any need? Why did things stop? Oh, enemy spotted. Oh, over here. We have been here before, I believe, so why... Iron Heater Shield. Let's have a quick look around here. Oh, and a Resolute Blade. Okay, well,
I'm
before...
not here to make friends.
Oh, hang on. Did we just trigger something? No? You! The Skyblade coughs a couple of times and clears his throat. We underestimated the forces of Kairos. You will too. I'm looking forward to helping them stamp the rest of you out. I grow tired of this area. I hope you bleed. Oh, we've got some fighting going on, I think. I can hear something going on in the distance here. Let's check it out. Go! Go, 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 go! Let's... Oh. Well, now we're not facing any bait. We can actually replenish and you know, take stock of our spells here. Oh, look at that. Everybody's prone. Oh dear. This is going to be painful.
That's how it's done.
Fall before me. I got it.
Take me if you can.
Oh, you've regained renown with the grave bow. Thank you for your help, Fatebinder. Yeah, what the hell is going on here? We've been cut off from our lieutenant, Rumelan. She said that she was trying to secure the bridge before they figured out how to push past the wind wall. The Unbroken won't stop until they've pushed our troops from Sentinel's stand. They must know that we're close to breaching Kairos' magic. Back to the fray then. Graven Ashe protects. Okay, well, we'll certainly help out where we can. There's no way through that way. And there's no more loot and plunder, so we'll go the other way instead then. So love this music. As I said when it was playing during the character creation, it's just reminds me so much of Game of Thrones. Skyblades and a
You see
trap.
what I see?
Okay, let's just pull back. Let's just pull back. Pull back! Okay, attack then, fine. What's that? Not a clue. Anyway, let's carry on. Lantry, what are you doing lying down on the job? I command you to rise to your feet, sir.
I got it.
Okay, so this is the only way in, apparently. Which is perfectly fine. Oh, bronze ingots, some scrolls for the old spires, spire materials. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Don't let these dogs cross the bridge. If the Unbroken breach Sentinels stand before we do, I'll have every one of you vermin flogged bloody while the great general watches. I'm not reporting to Ashe unless we take Sentinel stand, and that goes for everyone in my unit. We don't see Iron Hearth, and we don't see home until our mission is complete. Rally to that talking pillar of iron. She can't hold the might of Stalwart back from our seat of power. It's interesting that we keep getting these options to betray any alliance that we have. But we are here to do a job, and that job is to end this whole farce. So, indeed, we are here to remind the Unbroken that Stalwart belongs to Kairos. For Kairos and Ashe! Glad to see a new ally in the field. We're regrouping on the far side of this bridge. Clean up the Unbroken mess here and join us. Oh yeah, just leave it to us, why don't you? Flippin' hell, man. You... Oh, yeah, and pull the bridge up as well? You kidding me? My God. What the hell's she doing?
You're dead.
Oh, Jesus. This is very bad news indeed, in fact. No, what am I doing? No, 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 no. No, I don't know what I've done here. No, 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 no. Right, Calvin, it was in big trouble there. Big, big trouble. Barrick's going to be a bit... We are really... Oh, we've got off to a terrible start here. Absolutely terrible. Really bad. We don't need to make him thingy.
You little shit.
That did not work. Oh my God. I cannot believe they've left us to this. I really cannot. Who's that? That's a Resolute Blade. He's really going to pack a punch. Jesus, there's nothing we can do here. Other than keep me up.
On your knees.
I seem to be unwell.
Combo ability. Iron Storm. Arrow Storm. Go for it.
See that?
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's a Sky Blade. I think we can take on a Sky Blade. Pretty much.
Stalwart Premier!
Rantry is down. Oh, we are big trouble. Big trouble. Okay, we're okay, we're okay. No, 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 we're not in big trouble. Oh, stop getting into the bloody mix, will ya? Oh. Right, let's see if we can get him down as quickly as possible here. In fact, no, I'll work on these guys. What is... What the hell are you doing?
Will do.
Jesus Christ almighty, this is horrendous. Oh my God.
I got it.
Right, down they go. This silly cow is going to kill me. Barrick, help me. Wow, this is not easy. Far from easy.
Don't you die on me!
Oh, Calvina, no, why now?
I will aid you.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth. You got it. I better not wake up.
Okay, Barrick, this is all on you. This is all on you, Barrick. Can he take on 2?
Stalwart prevails!
Missed.
That one rattled me hard. I will aid you. Why can't I hit anything?
Come on, come on!
On your...
Okay. Mano a mano.
I will aid you. I will aid you. Let's have it then.
Oh my god, healed. Healed.
I will. My armor is dented. Let me repair it.
Oh, come on, we need to hit.
Take me if you can. I will aid you. I require needle and thread. I am a shield wall unto myself. I will aid you. Time to change weapons.
Stalwart surge. Stalwart surge. Worked its wonders there. Anything else you can do? Just keep smacking her in the chops.
This weapon is useless.
Oh my god. We will have a very, very, very strong word with what the hell they just did to us.
Yes.
How dare they abandon us like that? Utter cheek. Let's have a quick look what this is here. Several boulders are clustered underneath the edge of this cliff. With enough care, you may be able to scale the rocks down to the dry riverbed. Alright. Why not?
I got it.
Could be some loot and plunder here. Or is this an alternative way to the other side of the bridge?
Look
I
at
think-
that. A
I think
future
it's-
corpse.
I think it's an alternative way to the other side of the bridge. And we now have just bloody triggered holy hell to break loose. Oh god, and I'm poisoned. This is not what I intended to do here.
Bleed out, you little shit. Will do.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
Grovel before me.
Alright, okay, so we got rid of those guys.
Will do.
Oh, hellfire. Okay, so this is actually a different area. There's the bridge. This is a different area. So we'll clear up this area and then we'll end the session. I am going a little bit into overtime here, but hey-ho. Needs must and all that. Needs must.
Feast my iron! Come and feast my iron!
Barracks leveled up.
This
Could be
weapon
handy.
is entirely worthless.
Afraid of death, worm? Wait, I did that? Nice!
This is useless. I should try something else.
Harsh words can cause more harm than this useless
Help me if you can! Could I miss?
This is useless. I should try something else.
Grovel before me!
Aye.
Might we not simply break it?
Titan's Hoof, a one-handed crushing weapon with some insane DPS. Compared to a staff, of course. Ooh. Less accuracy but more armor penetration. We'll add it to his growing collection. Basically, wherever we'll just give him a selection of one-handed weapons, and depending on the circumstances, we can wield whatever we want. So if we need a bit of extra armor penetration, then we'll go with the old big blundering thing. If not, we'll probably stick with the sword that we picked up. Okay, so we are now ready to cross the bridge. Roomalan, we've got a bone to pick with you. Until next time, see you soon.